Video today to show you how to fit these mirror covers on the Range Rover L322. This is our project car we've been working on. So these cover the textured mirror backs. It covers the whole mirror, so if it's faded or damaged it's good, and it comes with this inbuilt light, and the light's got two functions. So when you unlock the car, cue unlocking, oh there you go, you get the little flash of the indicators and these lights light up. And then if Ian just puts the hazards on, you'll see that we've also got the hazard function, there we go, that flashes in time with that. Okay, so that's right. What I'm going to do now is show you very quickly how the install is done, and then we'll go through it step by step by step. Right, so basically we'll show you the mirror. You've got to drill through the top of your mirror. Why do people call me? Right, you've got to drill through the top of your mirror here. We'll show you how to do it. You feed the wires through the hinge on the mirror. They then come through inside the mirror here. You can see here, they'll come through. You've got three wires. You've got a green, a black and a white. Now, the black is the, let me get this right, the black is the earth and the white is the white light, and they connect to the courtesy light that's in the bottom of the door card. So we've taken the door card off again. We'll show you how to do it if you keep watching. So basically the white wire connects to the red. You can see there we've spliced into the red. The black wire, which is the earth, splices into the brown. The green wire you have to route down through the door, come out through the rubber. Now we would recommend putting this in a sleeve because it does actually then travel up here. It goes up the door hinge closed and then it shoots along. If you take the side vent out, it goes along, and then you can, with the side vent removed, you can link it in to the side repeater, which is where you pick up the indicator signal from. So it's relatively straightforward. That's what you've got to do. Let's have a look at a mirror cover. Ian, have you got one there? So what you get in the box, you get the mirror cover there. So it comes, it's painted gloss black there, you can see. It's got this light module in it. It's got some double-sided tape on the inside. You can see the light module and the wiring. And we also provide a tube of silicone adhesive with it that Ian's just got. And an alcohol wipe to clean it. So that's what you're getting, that's what we're fitting. Right then, Ian, where should we start?
Door card.
Door card, right. So whip your door card off. There's a little secret hidden fixing behind here. We'll try and do this fairly succinctly, but cover it. Interestingly, the mirror is actually the same as that used on the Discovery 3 and the Range Rover Sport. It's easier to fit these mirror covers on those models. Oh, right, sorry, I'm talking. You've got a little screw in the middle of the pull handle there.
So you've got a T25 at the top,
T25.
T20 for the rest of them.
There.
So you've got one behind the door handle and two at the bottom.
Yeah, you've got two at the bottom either side of your door pocket trim. One there, one there.
Short one at the front.
Short one at the front.
If you lose track of where they went.
That's a long one there, is it?
Yeah, so you've got a long one at the back corner and at the handle.
Oh yeah, it is a long one.
And then you should just...
Go on, go on, go on! There you go. And then you've got to watch that little bit at the top there.
Lose that bolt there.
There's the bolt. So does he lift up over that, does he?
He should. This one always feels brutal.
Oh, that's it. So it sort of came towards you, but watch the little... Right, this is key, this is key. And then down there you've got a little, you've got to unclip the thing.
So we've got 1,000,001 things to try and disconnect here.
So you've got loads of little clips. I mean, we have actually done another detailed video that's a bit slower and a bit more methodical, removing the door card. I'll put the link there, remind me if I don't do it. It's all sort of click-on stuff.
These speaker ones, you just pinch the two little tabs together.
Now pinchy ones, and then you've got your courtesy light at the bottom there. Oh, the light's falling out. Alright, there we go. There's Right, so that's the door card off. Again, it's fairly straightforward. We've also done a video of how to reconnect the door card on YouTube, so if you're worried about that, that's easy enough. Right, corner, how's that little corner come off, Ian?
Now we can, it does have a little press stud in there, but it just kind of unhooks, to be honest. It's the easiest way I've found to do it. Just unhooks from that bottom corner.
You don't have to take it all the way off.
Forward. No, it pulls forward, and that just gets you access into that rubber grommet, so that's as far as I'm going to take that off.
Right. Right, so the wires have got to go down.
So we've got to go down through, which means we've got to get to the bottom of this hinge.
So you crank.
So you crank the mirror right back, and then just give this a good old pull. And I needed a trim tool on the other side.
Go on.
But you want to get this corner out first, so you want to pull from the mirror side, release that corner, and then the rest of it will come out.
And it'll be full of corroded aluminium, because if you have a look under here, look, that's all corroded. Oof.
So that should be
right. And what? If you look,
we've already got the vent removed. So
if you look up here, there's a little hole, and what we're trying to do is we're going to feed the wire down through. There's already the wire coming down through there. If you look for the rest of it. But the easiest way to do it is literally just, it seems a bit heathen really, but just drill a hole through the middle here.
Right in that back corner. Right. So we've already got the vent removed, which is, we've got another video, but it's, as it sits in, you've got a bolt on the top, release this panel, which should just pull, and then there's a bolt round underneath as well, both 10mm heads.
I'll see if I can, I run out of cards, but I'll see if I can put the video there, how to remove the side vent. Right, get drilling in. What size do you reckon? Well, it doesn't matter how big a hole you drill, because it's all going to be covered with the new mirror.
It only needs to be big enough to get 3 wires
through.
So you don't need to go crazy.
And you do have to be a bit careful, because there are those other wires in there. So don't go too berserk. Don't trash my car.
So we're aiming for somewhere in this back corner, but doesn't need to be too close.
Nice and slow I would. It's easy because it's plastic. But yeah, you don't want to go too all the way through. There we go. Lovely job. Someone really does want to speak to me.
That is dead on, that is. So if you aim for roughly where we have.
Right. There we go. Right, so now we'll get the mirror and feed the wires through.
So we've got a piece of wire here similar to a coat hanger or something. Old school method, and if we poke that up through.
We'll poke it down through. Oh, look at that.
Down. And we can just bend that over and leave
and
that there.
We'll tape the new one to that and pull it through.
So
Ian's put the wire through. He's got the wire going through, and he's just put a bit of tape to tape the cable through. If I point in the right place, it would help. So we're gonna. Well, Ian's gonna pull that through now. So we're gonna give that a.
Through there.
So obviously, and then you're at the point where you need to be peeling off this backing tape. So
we can,
yeah, get the silicone wipe out, adhesive wipe. So this is going to clean all the solvents and polish and silicones off our mirror cover. So now it's basically just an alcohol wipe. So while that's evaporating, we can start peeling the double-sided tape. Okay, now we also have got some silicone. You'll get a new tube, but for environmental reasons, we're just using what we've got left in this tube here, right?
Yeah, well, I've already done the other side.
Ah, yeah.
So you'll have one tube which will do plenty for both sides.
So the tape's okay, but sometimes in cold weather, the tape can have less grip. So the silicone and the tape seem to work together really well. So you just want to put some little globs, let it spread out when you push it on. There's no need to do it too thin. It will find its own. The other thing is these mirror covers, where you've got the textured finish, the tape doesn't stick as well to that as it does to a painted surface. So we find the silicone, it stops it rattling, vibrating. And that's that. So now you've got to, in unison, pull the wires through and slide the cover on. It's like patting your head and rubbing your tummy in. Oh, not that one.
Just got to try and make sure that you
They start in that corner there, aren't we?
down there.
Yeah, that's where I'm in that. Looks a job. So now we've got the mirror on, and we've got the cables coming out the hinge. Right. The next job now is we've got to get the wires through where the other wires are coming out. So what's the plan for this, Ian? So we're back on the wire trick again. Are we going to poke the wire through first?
We can try, as we've got them all cables taped on at the minute, we could try going through from this direction.
Yeah, because there's a rubber grommet on this side to try and keep the water down.
You've got to try and be a bit careful not to
stab the wire.
Damage the wire and anything.
If that fails, we'll give that a go for a minute. If not, it might be easier to put the wire through from this side and then pull them back through.
Yeah, that's the way I did it on the other side.
Is it? Right, we'll do that. We'll stop the video, we'll get the wire and we'll put it through. So yeah, we've poked the wire through from the inside out. We've taped that. And now we should better sort of pull and feed at the same time. And just get that through. So there's already a wire going through there for the electric window function and that. So you're just pulling it through the same rubber grommet. Has that got it in?
Yeah,
Let me have your bit of wire.
Our wire slipped off, but we have just got it through.
So you want to obviously pull those through and make sure underneath that it's all tight, because we've got to get that little plastic cap back on. Hang on it. So yeah, they all neatly track round under there. It's a bit hard to see, but yeah, push the mirror back, and then you've got to clip that on as one end. It goes on first, isn't there?
Towards the car.
Get the back
door
first.
Flex that in round.
Oh, sorry, I'm not pointing the right. Yeah,
So
we
you
got
have to
it.
do that end first and then flex that one in.
Then give it a little. Right, so that's all the outside done now. Right, then we're on to the final wiring. So, the green wire is the indicator, the white wire is the white welcome light, and the black wire is the earth. So the green one we're going to put to one side for now. Yeah, we've got plenty of length on the wire, we'll cut that. Okay, so Ian's just neatly sort of twisted the wires around this other loom that comes down here, and what we're going for is the loom that was the welcome connector, the welcome light connector, sorry, that was at the bottom of the door card. So you can see it's got a brown, is it brown and something?
It's a brown wire and then the red and blue.
So the brown is the earth, so we're going to connect the black wire. We're going to use these Scotch block connectors. I didn't realise, but Ian's actually got a personal issue with these. He actually doesn't like them, and I do agree with him to some extent. They're not pro, but they're what comes with the kit, and they're fairly easy to do. So what you've got inside these connectors here, if I open one up, you've got one bit that goes all the way through, so you can put your existing wire all the way through, and then you put the two wires side by side, and then it's got this little blade, and it's like a little portcullis, and it comes down and traps the wires. So when you close it, and it causes a bridge between the two wires, that little portcullis. So once you've done that, so he's done that on the black wire's gone onto the, which one you got there?
Yeah, black wire's onto the brown there.
Brown, yeah.
And then the white onto the red. And I'm just staggering them. So I just cut the white wire there.
Yeah.
Just staggering them so that they lie neatly.
So, and then you squeeze that little, that blade goes down into the wire and grabs those, and you've got a little cover that you flip over the top to cover that exposed. It's a clever design. Whoever designed that was clever, but it isn't the best. It's not pro.
And we can check that that works if we've got the key.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, that's all connected. We can see that that light's now coming on.
So we could, yeah, so we could put the door card on now, or we could thread the green wire. What should we go for next?
We're going to go for green wire first.
Yeah, get it all together.
Tuck it down through the door. So we've just tucked ours over the top up the way here.
So we got to go down through the door.
So to avoid any issues in here, there's a neat little, quite a large little hole. Going down that way, which means that green cable can just lie down there then.
It's alright, we've got limited light here, but we'll have a, there we go, yeah.
And then we need to make sure we're aiming to go down to the...
Right, I'm going to grab the light.
Down to the rubber.
Okay, so we've got the light and I'm in a better position now. So Ian's just taped his lucky bit of wire to the end of his bit of metal, whatever, wire. So he's going to use like coat hanger. So he's going to use that and he's going to pierce through the little grommet there. So you can see where that ribbed cable's coming out.
Hopefully it's sharp enough, you don't have a very good angle on it.
You got to just try and I can see the rubber flex in there.
There you go. And the other thing to note, if you are routing down through the door here, is just to make sure that you go round the outside of this this upright, which is your window runner.
Yeah, because
or else when you put the window down, you're going to trap your wire.
Oh, he's done it again. That's cool. Right there, you want to pull that reasonably tight. You don't want any flapping around in that door card where that window's going up and down. Right, and now we can go up parallel to that. Now, is that a good time to put the black sleeving over it now, Ian?
Yep. So I'm going to get up past these two hinges.
And then in the kit...
to the outside again.
Okay. And then you got some black sleeving that Ian's going to put over the green wire, just so that it's not visible and gives it a bit more protection as it's going down through these hinges here. You got to just feed it in here. Okay, so we've threaded that sleeve over the wire, so that the black sleeve is going all the way down in here, so you can't see it, and also it's protecting the green wire. Right, I'll go around the other side and we'll do the rest of the routing. Okay, so Ian's routed it over the top of the wing there, so we're just next to the bonnet there. Ian's just taking the side repeater out, which you slide to the back.
Yeah, slide it back, pop the front out first and then pop the back out.
And then we're going to go into, so you've got a brown wire on there, which is an earth, which we're already connected to in the door. We're going to get the green wire and we need to connect it to the blue one. So he's just trying to do his... You need some long nose pliers, or where it is. So there we go, so that's the green wires all the way through. And then, now you can we'll scotch block again for the video, but it's probably not the best thing. You could solder if you were really keen. But let's just scotch block that on. So yeah, we've got our scotch block. Put the green wire in. Clamp it over the blue one. Crimp it all up. There we go, and then put the hazards on, and let's check that. Oh, why is my side repeater not working? Sorry, we had a dodgy connection in that side repeater, but now we've got the side repeater and the indicator's working. So we're just going to put the door card back on. We got a video of how to put the door card back on YouTube. I think I've run out of links that I can point to. I'll try, but if it's not there, just look on YouTube for the link. We'll just clean that all up, put it all back together and give you just a final look at that. So there we go, we're all finished, and when you walk up to your car now and unlock it, you'll get the flash and you'll get the welcome light come on, and then you saw the indicators there. So that's the job done. They do look pretty cool when you're in a car park at night and you unlock the car and it all lights up. So good luck with that.